Hey, Maria back with another video, and I just got home and I wanted to make a quick video just to kind of vlog, how my day went today. Wasn't a bad day. I was pretty moody yesterday. I was getting back into, the work week, and my mood was kind of fluctuating up and down, and I really didn't enjoy the feeling yesterday. So I was pretty grumpy yesterday. Today is a pretty good day. I feel a little bit better. I know the weather is getting hotter, warmer, and that's. I have mixed feelings about that because it can get pretty hot in Bakersfield. It can get pretty dang hot. But today wasn't overly hot, but it was very sunny, which I liked. And I actually used my air conditioner last night. I'm calling it air conditioner, but it's actually like a little swamp cooler. I used it last night, and it did a good job, so I really can't complain. So I really haven't done a whole lot of looking for work at the moment. I know I need to start doing that. It's just, once you go through the harassment and all that stuff, it really makes you wonder. It's like, okay, but I really understand that I can't just stay still. I have to constantly move. I mean, I'm not necessarily content and wanting to settle, but I have to say that the people at my workplace have been doing, I guess, their best to be, accommodating to me, so I can't really complain. And I think the owner is a very nice guy, so I'm going to cut him some slack. So, anyway, I did get a couple of clothing items for this hot weather because some of my summer clothing was getting a little frayed. I'm the kind of person, I can buy an outfit and I will wear that outfit for years and years and years and years and years. And, if it gets a hole in it, well, Maria sews, so she'll just patch that thing right up. If it's a long dress and it's got a hole in it, I'll just cut it and I'll wear a shorter dress. I always try to make things work for myself. I did buy some dresses at a place called, and like some dresses and some skirts that were very inexpensive at a place called Home Mart, which is located on the corner of H Street and Wilson Avenue. I really enjoy going to that little store. And the reason why is because, it's like a quick in and out type store. And it, sells various items, like anything from, nuts and bolts, which is the reason why I went in there, is because I needed some hammers and some nails and some stuff to hang up some stuff that I had made. And I noticed a few dresses, and I kept thinking, well, you know what, why not? They were within my price range. This one I'm going to be modifying because it's just too long. And as you can see, this body double matches me in height and, as far as the shape of my body. And you could tell that it drags the floor. And I think long dresses are very nice for some people, but I tend to step on my dress and I trip on them. And I don't really, today I wore heels today, but I really prefer like small wedge type heels because I am not one of those people who walk well in heels, okay? I've been told that I actually stomp in heels instead of actually walking gracefully like I'm supposed to be. So I never really had that sort of elegance about, walking in heels. So whatever. I figure if I haven't learned by now, I'm probably never going to, but whatever. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten the length of this dress. I'm going to cut this off right here and hem it up. It's a pretty quick fix. I thought this was very pretty. I love green for the spring and summer season, so this caught my eye, and it was actually displayed in the window at the store. So when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, it's green, and that's, I really like green during this time of year, so I snatched it up. I also bought two other skirts, and this dress that I'm just showed you was only $11.99, and the two skirts that I bought were $7.99, which I think is a reasonable price. And I also wore the dress that I'm wearing today was also, I think it was like $9.99. This dress that I'm wearing is like a purple. It's like a purple, black and white dress, and I thought it was really nice. So, yeah. So I think I have a few other items that I can kind of switch and mix and match for this summer season. What else? Shoe-wise, I realized I'm going to have to get a pair of brown shoes because my brown shoes got chewed up last year. What I mean by chewed up is like, there were like sandals, like wedge type sandals, and like the bottom of them just got like, destroyed. So that probably be about the extent of my summer shopping, clothes shopping, for this year. So other than that, I think I'm doing okay. I still deal with, the issues of, my mood going up and down because of the issues that were created, which I'm trying to work on that, I know I was, advised to maybe go and join it, what do you call it, like a support group. But the more I think about that, the more I think, well, you know what, I think I can handle it. I can handle it. Just something that I'm going to have to deal with, It's, a lot of people, they're affected for like the rest of their life. And some people go out on disability forever because, it's extremely, it's very traumatizing to go through something like that. But, for some reason, I guess I'm one of those people, I just have to get back up again and continue on with my journey because, I'm all by myself and I can't let that happen. I have to be strong and continue to move on. So, anyway, I think other than that, things are good here. I like my little apartment. My neighbors are very nice. Him and his wife came over and fixed my air conditioner, and that works very well. So I really don't have a whole lot to really bitch and complain about, except for the fact that it's going to get hotter, Other than that, it's doing okay. So anyway, if you can, you might want to check out that little Hallmark place. They do have clothes for men and women. And I would have to say, because you think about the price and everything, I kind of pulled and tugged on this dress. It's not a bad quality, meaning that it seems like it will hold up for a pretty long time if you care for it properly. And because just because something's inexpensive doesn't mean that it's a great buy. I always try to look for things that are going to at least hold up for at least a few years. So I would say the quality of this dress is pretty well made. You might want to check them out. I don't mind recommending places to go to because, I think I don't like to spend my money on junk. I just don't. So it's a good place to go to. Now, of course, some of the nice department stores are nice to go to too. But Maria was mobbed out of her job, and Maria was dealing with a bunch of financial issues, so this is what I came up with. And I have to say that when you're shopping on a budget, those are the kind of places you want to go. They're not bad to go to. Department stores are nice. I do enjoy going to them, okay, but I have to admit, when I go to the mall, for some reason, and this is even when I've had money, okay, for some reason, I find, like, malls and stuff just overwhelming. It just gets to be too much, I don't like, the crowds. I don't like all of that. So, like, when I go to the mall, if I go to, like, JCPenney or if I go to May Company or something, I walk right in the door and I get what I need. I usually don't cruise and just kind of, like, stroll down the mall. That's just not something you're going to see me do. Every once in a while, I'll do it, like, if I'm forced to do it, like, around Christmas time, which I haven't done that in a long time. But it's like pulling teeth to get me to go to the mall and just kind of hang out there, But yeah, department stores are very nice, and they're very classy. And when it comes to like buying nice suits and stuff like that, I realize you got to spend a little bit more money on that kind of stuff, like a nice lined jacket and stuff like that. And I do have a few of those in my closet, but I'm a penny pincher, okay? I'm a penny pincher. So I'm used to thrift stores, and which is kind of funny because I wasn't raised like that. My parents always bought me new clothes. It's just that I always thought thrift stores where you could always find the neat, unique type clothing and stuff like that always kind of got my attention. So I still enjoy going to a lot of the thrift stores. I like to go to the Rad thrift store, and I also go to the Salvation Army and a couple other places like that. And I also checked out another thrift store this like a few weekends ago. So, and then of course, if I can hit those garage sales, those are kind of cool too. I've been looking at Pinterest a lot, and I'm amazed at some of the things that people do, like, converting old items into new things. For some reason, I'm into that, okay? And I saw this one where they took like an old dresser drawer, flipped it up, and made a bookshelf out of it, or like a little wall hanging out of it. I'm like, damn, some of these people are just amazingly creative. And, I think that's great. I really do. I mean, I admire that. And, I have a certain level of creativity myself, but I can't say that I'm like, an expert at it. Like I enjoy crafts, but as far as like a big artist, I would say no. Because to me, if I can't draw worth a shit, I really don't consider myself to be artistic. But what I usually do is I take, like I told you, I take like a character or something and use that character or drawing, and then I create something with it. Like if I see it in a picture, I'll trace it, and then I'll, maybe create a different background for it, or I'll change or modify the face of it or something. But I don't draw very well. Unless, of course, we're talking about stick figures, and that's not going to do me much good. So, anyway, I think I've said enough for today. So, I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. I'm going to wrap up this video, take a shower, and finish working on some of the things that I've been making. And I will be showing you some of the art projects that I'll be working on. I will be displaying them. And probably be creating another channel. I know I've been talking about that a lot lately, but I do plan on doing that and creating another channel and featuring my little artwork and crafts, and also talking about, different life lessons and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye-bye.